evening, everyone, and welcome to the Ice Barn here in South Bend, Indiana, where your 12U Junior Fuel White team are getting ready to take on the Cyclones, the Geneva Cyclones. We are here live at the Ice Barn in South Bend, Indiana, where we are getting ready to start game 2 of our MLK weekend tournament here. First game today did not go well for the Fuel as they were beaten 4-0 against the Irish. We got a minute left to go here of warm-up, so let's go ahead and go down our roster for today. For tonight's game, in game 2 of the MLK Classic tournament here in South Bend, Indiana, your 12U Junior Fuel White are taking on the Geneva Cyclones. Number 98, Matthew Beaupre. Number 19, Quint Burgess. Number 5, Luke Detamore. Number 47, Chris Falcione. Number 9, Charlie Farb. Number 11, Ryan Fleming. Number 10, Sarah Greener. Number 2, Tyler Hublar. Number 12, Henry Kleinke. Number 65, Charlie Mcnary. Number 24, Chase Poole. Number 15, Owen Seaman. Number 21, AJ Smith. Number 70, Finn Smith. And number 88, Kaleb Whitesell. And in goal, your number 29, Dalton Dream Crusher Giddings. No, he is not.
A parent came in saying they were with number 16.
No, he's out on that one.
That's what I thought. A parent came in and said they were with 16.
Do you know which one it was? No. Okay. My husband is not here to watch it, so you can put him with that instead of 16.
I just wanted to let you know.
No, that's fine. I'll take a look into it to see who it was on it, because I wasn't aware that of that. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We are here getting ready for the puck drop here of Game 2 at the Ice Barn in South Bend, Indiana. Your 12U Junior Fuel getting ready to take on the Geneva Cyclones. We're going to have some changes in the line here for the second game, so pardon me if I don't get it right off the bat. Whitesell is going to be in for the faceoff with Detamore and Burgess up top, bottom on defense starting off. It is going to be the line of Poole and Smith. Awesome. So the Cyclones quick on that face-off to get it into the Fuel zone, able to get stopped and deflected back to the side by Finn Smith. As it comes around the near side, Detamore tries to get it knocked out of play. The Cyclones centered around the back side of the net behind Giddings, and it is Finn Smith trying to fight for it there in the corner. He gets it up the board, sends it over to Burgess. Burgess is able to knock it into center ice to get it cleared, and Detamore is going to come away with it, but the Cyclones knock it back into center ice, and the Fuel are going to be offsides there with 12 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in this first period. These games are 13-minute periods, 3 periods of 13 minutes apiece. So that's a minute longer than what our normal games are here. All right, in for the face-off. Beaupre with Hublar down below. Up top is Kleinke on defense. It is going to be Fleming and Greener. Greener stops it there at center ice. She's looking to get it sent in. She sends it up in the boards, and it goes into the Geneva zone. As Geneva tries to clear it, Greener steps back up again, fires it towards the net, and it comes around the side. Hublar takes a shot on goal, and it gets deflected high up in the air as Kleinke hustles for it over in the far side corner. Beaupre in now trying to reach for it, but it gets past him, and the Cyclones clear it out of the zone. Greener's going to pick it up into the Fuel zone, is going to look to get it passed out of the way, but she quickly loses possession of the puck, turns it over to Geneva. Geneva tries to take a shot on goal, and they get it from the bottom of the blue line here, and it is Fleming that's going to chase it down in the corner. Fleming fires it hard up against the boards, and the Cyclones take it over. Cyclones are in there, but Beaupre is not going to let them go quickly as the Fuel knock it back out of play. It is Kleinke that's taking it down into the Cyclone zone, looking to play it up against the corner, fighting for it there on the side. He's got Hublar ready to go here on the side of the net with Beaupre coming up close behind it. Actually, that's Farb that just came off the ice, and the Cyclones trying to get it out of the zone. They do, they clear it, but McNary has it, sends it over to Farb again. Cyclones pick it up. Hublar's going to stop it there just shy of the blue line, plays it up against the boards, and the Cyclones are going to try and take it back into the fuel zone, but it's not going to happen. Hublar sends it cross ice so they can get a line change in for those other players, and Farb's going to pursue him around the backside of the net. Farb's got him on the edge there, gets pushed out to the side. Falcione now in on defense. Falcione and AJ Smith fighting for it. Great job by Smith to knock him out of the way. Farb picks it up, and it is AJ Smith or Owen Seaman that came up to pull it back into the Cyclone zone. Cyclones drive into the fuel, get pinned up against the board. McNary's going to take it now around the back side of the net, looking to see where he can send it now. He's traveling along the boards, pushes it up the side to Owen Seaman. Seaman not able to keep his stick on that puck, and the Cyclones send it back in deep into the fuel zone. Ben Smith now on defense comes in, and he's got it up against that corner, sends it up against the boards. It's going to fly down the way. We're going to hit all the way down into the far side corner. It's going to not hit that line, so no icing as the Cyclones pick it up and send it into their near corner. Ben Smith again on that is looking up to give AJ Smith a hand. He does, gets it over to Detamore. Detamore fires it across behind their goal, and the Cyclones are going to pick it up along the edge. Poole in now on defense to try and get to it. He tries to get it stopped at the blue line, and it gets right through his legs, but Finn Smith there to back him up. Finn's going to pick it up along that board. Whitesell and Burgess there to give him a hand, but they're not able to clear the zone. Cyclones send it in deep again to the corner, far side corner, and they're going to take it around the backside of the net, swing it around for a shot. That puck is loose in front of Giddings, and it is Burgess that tries to get it up. Shot on goal, and it is wide of Giddings, and it is Finn Smith that comes up with that puck and tries to get it cleared from the zone. It's stuck in the skate of the Cyclones player, and Burgess is fighting hard for it. Smith in on it again, too. He's looking to get it cleared out. He's got Detamore and Whitesell ready to go here on the side, looking to get somewhere with it. It's over on the edge. He gets pinned in front of the net. It's stuck along the corner, but is able to get it over to Burgess. Burgess trying to drive it out. He does out to center ice. Whitesell there trying to get a hand to it, and the Cyclones send it in deep, back again behind Giddings. Finn Smith sends it up the boards where it's going to come over to this side. It is Beaupre that gets in there and is able to make it difficult for the Cyclone as Finn Smith is going to pick up that puck. He drives it down the boards there along the edge. He's driving it down this side, drop passes it back over to Hublar, but we're going to have offsides on Finn Smith for the Fuel. 8 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in this first period. The Fuel and the Cyclones are scoreless. In for the faceoff, Beaupre with Kleinke and Hublar top bottom, with Fleming and Greener in now on defense. There we go. Beaupre not able to get a stick on that puck for the face-off as the Cyclones fire it right onto Giddings. Giddings able to deflect it over to his right. Greener trying to get her stick around to the right side of her. Playing back and forth there up against the boards as she's pinned up against the side there. She's able to break free and move it around the backside of the net. She passes it up over to Kleinke. Kleinke tries to get it passed across ice, but they're not able to get it cleared. Greener again trying to get it cleared out of the zone to Beaupre, but it pops over his stick, and they're able to take a shot on goal. And another great deflection by Giddings. Beaupre and Fleming there up against the corner. Oh, Kleinke not able to get his stick down on that puck, but the Fuel are able to get it cleared out to center ice, where the Cyclones are going to cycle it around. Hublar now in, the only ice player there at this time as they get caught up in a line change. Hublar is going to pick up that puck, and he's going to try and send it in to the Cyclone zone, but not able to. McNary doing what he can to hop in there, and it is Charlie Farb now who has that puck, drives it into the Cyclone zone, gets deflected off of the skate of the Cyclones player. He sends it cross ice to Falcione. Falcione in position, fires it down the way over to Owen Seaman. Seaman tries to get it. It gets up to Hublar. Hublar fighting for it there, right in the middle of the blue line. It pops back out to center ice, and it is Falcione who's going to take it and circle it back around. Falcione cycles around to the right side of Giddings, sends it up the boards over to Seaman, who sends it all the way down the way. Charlie Farb fighting for it, racing for it, gets in there up in front of that Cyclones player. He's got a chance to send it around, but Seaman did not see it on the corner, and he gets caught there on the blue line, and Geneva's going to pick it up. It's Poole and the Cyclones on the side. Poole gets his stick swiped in there, so the player wasn't able to keep control of the puck, and the Fuel are able to get it out and clear here by Charlie Farb using the boards, where there is a great rebound. Cyclones pick it up deep in their zone. They're going to cycle around the backside of the net. Farb's not going to let loose, though, as it is stopped by Quint Burgess, who comes in out of nowhere and sends it back deep into the Cyclone zone. Over along this side, then the Cyclones now get possession of the puck. It gets stuck up onto the skate of AJ, and it was able to be kept in by Poole. So Poole sends it in. Whitesell tries to get to it. Finn Smith fighting for it. That puck comes out loose again. Poole sends it back into play. Gets it over to Detamore. Detamore fires. Another rebound by Whitesell. Gets another shot. It's deflected. Great pressure by the Fuel as Detamore goes after it again. Centering pass over to Whitesell. Whitesell trying to get his stick on that puck to send it towards the net, and it is just shy as that goalie is all over the place there. Fuel trying to get to it first as that puck's going to come down, and we are going to get icing. Woo! So everybody, it's going to come all the way back. And let's just take a moment here to talk about that Fuel right now. This is not the same team you saw on the ice earlier this morning. They know what they're in for. They know what they need to do. Beaupre now in for the faceoff. Hublar and Kleinke in left-right with Greener and McNary in on defense. Here we go. Beaupre tries to win that faceoff, gets it back to Greener. Greener loses possession of the puck as it comes back out to center ice. Hubler's going to skate it around, sends it in deep into the Cyclone zone as it comes around the backside of the net. Fleming there at the bottom of the blue line tried to keep it in. It pops out, and Greener's going to be there now to get to it. Greener tries to send it in. It goes into the Geneva zone and pops back out to center ice, where the Cyclones are trying to get it back into the Fuel zone, but the Fuel are not making it very easy for them. Greener now has that puck. She's got it over, tries to get it to Kleinke. It pops over his stick, and the Cyclones able to get to it. Charlie Farb able to keep it into play here right at center ice as he gets in. Kleinke sends it in deep into the far side corner of the Cyclone zone. Cyclones are trying to get it cycled out, and it is Detamore that comes in, takes a shot on goal. It's deflected. Hublar tries to swing around and send it back in. Fleming tries to get on it as well, but the Cyclones are going to get away with it if Falcione doesn't get up there fast. Falcione pushes him out to this side, and it is deflected by Giddings, and Giddings not able to get to it in time. He's got an open net there in front of him. Giddings has got to get back into position. He loses his stick as it comes to the near side corner. It is Giddings who is stickless. Great job by Fleming to deflect it with his shin pads. They're trying to get it clear as it's caught in that near side corner. They're trying to go around the backside, and it is Seaman chasing it down with Falcione. They're over in the far side corner trying to get to it, and it is Kleinke pops it up high into the air. I'm sorry, AJ Smith pops it up high into the air and out of play. It gave Giddings a good chance now to rest and pick up his stick. So great job by the Fuel on that one. In for the faceoff now. Faceoff is coming just to the right of Giddings. It's going to be Farb with Seaman and AJ up top, bottom, McNary and Falcione now in on defense. Farb not able to get that, get a strong stick on that face-off, but is able to get it back over to Greener, who sends it up along the boards. They're going to grab it around the edge. Shot on goal by the Cyclones, and it is whiffed by them as Charlie Farb gets up there and tries to get it knocked out of the way. Falcione has a backhanded pass over to the side. Seaman and McNary again. Shot on goal by the Cyclones, and a great deflection by Giddings. It is AJ Smith who has it in the corner, not able to clear the zone, but it's Charlie Farb that comes up and knocks it out of play. Farb is going in fast and hot. He takes a shot on goal. It's deflected off of the face mask of the goalie, and the Cyclones are going to pick it back up here at center ice. They drop it. Seaman tries to send it back in, but it's caught up against the boards. It is flying up in the air. AJ Smith has it, takes it into the Cyclone zone. Seaman backing him up on it. As it comes around the near side corner, he sends it over to the side to AJ. AJ not able to keep his stick down to grab that puck, and the Cyclones are going to pick it up, but Seaman gets in there and stops it. Comes around the near side. It's Finn Smith now in on defense, who is working hard to get it back into that Cyclone zone. It is Whitesell now fighting for it along the side, passes it over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith passes it to Poole. Poole tries to get it passed over to the boards. He does over to Whitesell. It gets picked off by the Cyclones. He sends it across ice over to Detamore. Detamore sends it into the Geneva zone. It pops back out, but Burgess is there to pick it up, sends it towards the goal, and a great save by the Cyclones goalie. Wow, 2 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here in this first period. We have not had a lot of stoppage of play. We are still scoreless here in this first period. Okay, Whitesell is in for the face-off. Detamore and Burgess in with Greener and Fleming now on defense, as Greener does a great job keeping it in right on that blue line. It comes around the backside of the goalie, and it is Whitesell that gets in there and takes that puck away fast. Greener gets possession of it, sends it up against the boards over to Whitesell, but it pops out of play, out of the zone, and Whitesell's going to drive it back in along the blue line. It's stuck on that line. He tries to get it flicked back in, and it is popped up high into the air and into center ice, where Greener's trying to get it up the boards again over to Whitesell. Puck comes loose, and it comes all the way down to the edge. No icing, and it's going to be recovered by Fleming. Fleming fires it up against the boards, but Geneva kicks it back in. The Cyclones try and get a centering pass, but it's stopped by by Greener. Greener tries to lob it up high into the air, gets a pass over to the side to Hublar. Hublar's going to chase it down, but the Cyclones are going to get to it first. Beaupre gets in there fast and tries to get it up to Fleming, but the puck pops back loose in here to center ice, where they're going to pick it up. It is Falcione and Kleinke now on the side. Shot on goal and a save out of midair from Dalton Dream Crusher Giddings. 1:16 left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless against the Geneva Cyclones. Here we go. It is Farb not able to keep that face off, as they're able to get a shot on goal on to Giddings, but he's able to drop in cover. Again, Farb in on that face off, working hard to keep it away. He does. He gets it over to this side to who is that? That is McNary. McNary tries to fire it out to Seaman. Seaman gets it across the ice to Falcione. Falcione gets it cleared from the zone over to Farb, but the puck gets stuck at mid-ice. McNary comes up from behind to pick that puck up. He's going in hard. He takes a shot on goal. It's deflected off of the pad of the goalie as they try and stop it again. McNary sends it in. That is Falcione sends it in deep, centering pass by Seaman over to Farb. Farb tries a wraparound shot. It comes up high. It is kept in play by Falcione. Falcione then sends it towards the net. Seaman chasing it down, try to get to it. That puck stuck around the side. McNary, puck gets past him as it's going to come down to the ice, all the way down the way here. It's going to come all the way down the way. It is icing on the Cyclones, which you know what that means, everyone. It's going to come all the way back. Whitesell now in for the faceoff with Burgess. Who do we have? Burgess, Detamore, Poole, and Finn Smith in on defense. Whitesell gets that puck over to the near side boards. Finn Smith up at the bottom of the blue line to defend. It pops out to center ice. He's going to send it over across ice to Poole. Poole sends it across the way to Burgess. Burgess tries to skate through the zone, not able to get it through traffic as it comes around this side. The Cyclones are going to get it, take it into the fuel zone. They're going to drive down the lane. Takes a shot on goal. It's high over the right shoulder of Giddings. They're going to try it again, but Whitesell's going to pick up that puck, and that's going to take us to the end of the first period, where the fuel is. And the Cyclones are scoreless here in Game 2 at the MLK tournament. Woo! Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us and watching this game. If you watched the first game, you'll know that this is not the same team that is on the bench right now. That's on the ice right now. This is a completely different team. They're playing with a purpose. They're playing with passion. They are fighting for each play here. They won that period hands down. in terms of the passing and the aggression out there. So that is a huge thing that we saw in this period. So let's hope that they can keep that momentum going, and hopefully we will come out with getting up on that boards here soon. So Giddings doing a great job in net with that. And then kudos also to the goalie on the Cyclone side, as he's faced a lot of shots as well and has had some really great saves with a lot of pressure on them as well. So these are good games to watch because these teams are really evenly matched. It's been a good game so far. It's been a clean game so far. Let's just hope that we can keep it up with that. So getting ready to go here now for the start of this second period here. We've got our parent cheering section here. Woohoo! Yay, parent cheering section. And here we go for the puck drop. Let's see who we've got in for this face-off. It is going to be Beaupre in for the face-off with Kleinke, Hublar. We've got Poole and Finn Smith in on defense. Beaupre wins that face-off, gets it back to the side there, tries to get it over to Hublar. He does. He gets it to Hublar. Hublar's going to try and get it cleared into the Cyclone zone. Not able to do it. Finn Smith playing with it along the boards as well. As the puck comes all the way down to the side, it is a drop and cover by Giddings. Change on defense as Smith and Poole go out. We've got Greener and Fleming coming in. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it back to this side over to Fleming. Fleming sends it around the near side boards to Kleinke. Kleinke tries to send it across ice, and it ricochets off Beaupre's stick, and the Cyclones are going to try and get it cleared around away. Again, comes around the near side. Cyclones are driving it down hard. Greener trying to race to get to it along with Beaupre. They're trying to get into position there. Shot on goal, and it's just wide left of Giddings as Kleinke again tries to send it across ice. It's put into the stick of the Cyclones player as Greener again around the backside of the net. She's got it, looking to get it cleared. Not able to get any power behind that pass, and Kleinke's going to chase it down as well. It's passed over from Fleming over to Hublar. Hublar's going to try and chase it down, and it is going back in on this side where it should have been an offsides on that one, but they did not call it. Either way, Cyclones are going to chase it down in their own zone as Farb's going to be in hot pursuit. Comes along the near side boards. It is AJ. AJ tries to get it centered over to Farb. Not able to get to that. We got Falcione coming in now on defense along with McNary. Shot on goal by the Fuel, and it's stuck underneath the hand of the glove of the Cyclone player, and it is a save. All right, so we've got in there now Seaman, Farb, and AJ with McNary and Falcione in on defense. Farb is going to be in now taking that face off. Farb gets that face off, gets it over to Seaman. It pops back over to the side to Falcione. Falcione gets it over to the edge to McNary. McNary tries to fire, and it ricochets off of the stick or off of the skate of the Cyclone player. Farb is able to pick it, that pass up, shot on goal, and it's deflected high in the air by the stick side of the Cyclone goalie as it comes back out to center ice. Falcione's picking it up, shovel pass back, cross ice over to AJ. AJ picks up that puck. He's looking to get it across into the Cyclone zone, but the Fuel are going to be offsides. All right, here we go. 11:02 left to go here in this second period. We are scoreless on the ice now for the faceoff. We are going to have, can't see that, Whitesell taking the faceoff with Detamore and Burgess, Poole, and Finn Smith in now on defense. Whitesell in for the faceoff. Whitesell not able to get that, or kind of wins that faceoff. It's picked up by Burgess. Burgess gets it back over to Whitesell. Whitesell takes it into the Cyclone zone. He's trying to get something happening as it's pinned up against the boards. Sends it over to the edge to AJ. Finn Smith takes the fall here on this side. Poole over on the other end. The Cyclones are driving down ice. Gets it across the way. Finn Smith's going to be able to step up and get it knocked back out here to center ice. He does. Geneva's going to chase it down along the edge. We're going to have icing on the Fuel. So we're going to, you know what that means? We're going to come all the way back. Face-off coming just to the right of Giddings. It is Greener and Fleming in on defense. Beaupre taking the face-off with Kleinke and Hublar left and right. Here we go. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it back to Greener. Greener sends it around the far side boards over to Hublar. Hublar's fighting to get to it first. They try and get it cleared, and he does. It is cleared out by Beaupre. Beaupre knocks it into the Cyclone zone. It is Falcione who takes a fall on that one, but we're going to have an offsides on the field for that one. All right. Beaupre in now for the faceoff. Kleinke and Hublar left, right. We still have Fleming and Greener in on defense. Great face-off win by Beaupre, who sends it over to Kleinke. Kleinke sends it in deep into the Cyclone zone, and Beaupre is going to chase it up high in the air as that puck comes down. It goes high in the air, tried to be sent towards the front. It is Charlie Farb got literally shoved down there, center ice on it, no call, as it is sent back in deep into the far corner by Fleming. Fleming tries to get to it. Farb is going to get no call on Farb for tripping on that one, but there we go. That evens that one out. Cyclones have it. It comes up along the near side board. Beaupre gets it back up, tries to get it cleared and kept it in the zone. Greener there now. She sends it in over to the corner. Charlie Farb goes in, centering pass over to Ty Hublar, and it is a drop and cover by the Cyclones. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. I don't know what's going on with this ice right now, because it just seems like we've got players going down left and right. Maybe they need to check their shoelaces. All right, in for the faceoff now is going to be Farb with Seaman and AJ. McNary and Falcione in on defense. Farb wins that faceoff, comes along the edge. Great shot on goal right off the faceoff by Seaman. Seaman fires it, and it is deflected by the goalie. Good pressure by the Fuel on that one, as Farb working hard to send it back deep into the corner. It's picked up by Seaman. Seaman fires on goal. Fuel get their rebound. They're trying to keep firing on goal. That puck is loose to the left of the goalie, and the Cyclones are going to come up with it. Cyclones are being chased. Farb is not letting him go very far. McNary knocks it out far to the side, and they're going to have to chase it down again. It is Falcione and AJ down here on the near side corner. That puck comes loose, and it's going to drive its way down past center ice over to the edge. Farb is going to chase it down. He's going to get to it first. Backhand shot. Great save by the Cyclones goalie, as the Cyclones are going to get it around the backside of the net and send it around that way. Seaman sends it again towards center ice. It gets popped up high into the air, and it's trapped along the boards. We're going to have offsides on the Fuel. Yeesh. 8 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in this second period. We are still scoreless. These are two really great teams that are playing right now. They are both wanting this game. Whitesell now in for the faceoff. Burgess and Detamore left, right, with Finn and Poole in on defense. Finn gets it over into the Cyclone zone. Cyclones clear it out to center ice. Cyclones fighting for it. Finn Smith gets it along the edge. Centering pass over to Whitesell. Whitesell takes it in the Cyclone zone. He's going to try and move it out to the right side. They get tripped up going after each other on it. As the Cyclones pick it up along the far side, they're going to drive down center ice. Poole and Finn Smith now along the way. Poole tries to get him disrupted. He skates around him, goes over to Smith. Smith tries to get him stopped as well. We got a centering pass by them. Beaupre overskates it. That puck comes out, and Finn Smith picks it up. Finn Smith picks it up, passes it up forward to Beaupre. Beaupre loses his footing, but still able to keep it in the zone. Finn Smith now has it up at the top of the blue line, and the Cyclones are trying to take it away. Detamore sends it center to Beaupre. It deflects off Beaupre's stick and into the glove of the Cyclones goalie. Man. All right, if anybody is watching and is here, I really need some water. So if someone can grab me a bottle of water, that would be great right now. All right, here we go. Beaupre in for the faceoff now. We've got Fleming and Greener in on defense with Hublar and Kleinke left, right. Beaupre gets that faceoff win again, gets it over, centering in front of the way. Greener's trying to chase it down, tries to keep it in the zone. She doesn't. Oh, they said no on that one. So Hublar going to be offsides right there with 7 minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in the second period. Still scoreless in South Bend. Beaupre in again for the faceoff. Kleinke down below. Up top is Hublar. Beaupre wins that faceoff, gets it over to Greener. Greener's going to fling it in deep into the Cyclone zone. Cyclones are going to cycle it around the edge there. Hublar along the side there to try and pick it up. Beaupre there to try and grab it as well. It gets past him, and Fleming not able to keep it into the zone as it comes out to center ice. It is picked up by Fleming again. He sends it in deep into the far corner of the Cyclone zone where the Cyclones are going to pick it up. Hublar tries to stop him. Fleming there at the top of the blue line to try and keep it in. He does. And the Cyclones are looking to see what they can do on it. That puck was just sitting there. Greener's going to chase it down now. Down, take it around the backside behind Giddings. Nope. Yep. There she goes. Oh, nope. Hey, where's it going? She doesn't know where to take it. Now she does. She sends it up along the boards over to Hublar. Hublar tries to get it cleared, not able to, so it deflects back to Greener. Greener's able to send it up to Hublar. Hublar fires it towards the net. It is just shy of a goal as it comes along the backside. Hublar gets his stick on it again. He's looking to get it centered up, and it's a drop in cover by the Cyclones goalie. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in this second period. That is right, Jenny. I need some water. All right, here we go. Farb in for the face-off. We've got McNary and Falcione in on defense with AJ and Seaman in left-right. Fuel trying to keep that into the Cyclone zone. It pops out to center ice. It is Falcione on defense. Now Farb comes up from behind and knocks it out of their path, and it is Falcione who's going to take it around the backside of the net. He doubles back around, looking to see where he can send it. Tries to send it through the legs of the Cyclones player. It gets up to AJ Smith. AJ trying to get it out of the way. McNary steps up now and tries to get to it. Shot on goal, and it's over the head of Giddings. We've got 6 minutes left to go here in this second period. It is McNary. Sends it, tries to get it out of the zone, not able to. And then AJ Smith over in that corner trying to get it back. McNary chases it down. That puck gets deflected high into the air and right behind the stick of the Cyclones player. Seaman fighting for it there along the corner, and Farb ends up with that puck. He's going to skate out into center ice. Tries to get it passed over to the edge to AJ. Not able to get to it, so the Cyclones are going to take it back into the fuel zone. Gets past Falcione, gets past McNary. They're not able to get a centering shot on it, but they're going to take it from the top of the blue line. They send it towards the net, and they are not able to make it through traffic. McNary loses his footing, but shot on goal is wide. Comes along this side again. Centering shot. McNary's able to get it now and tries to get it flung out of the way. Deflection by Giddings as it is stuck there on his puck. Great job by McNary to send it back over to the corner as the Fuel are able to get it cleared and out of the zone. It's going to be icing, but that's okay. Oakley Ann, I miss you so much, girl. All right, so that's icing on the Fuel. So everybody say it with me. We're going to come all the way back. In for the faceoff is going to be Whitesell now with Burgess and Burgess Detamore in. It is Finn and Poole in on defense. As Poole steps up there and he's able to get it away. He hands it back over to Burgess. Burgess tries to get it cleared, and it's Poole who deflects that shot out of the way as it comes along the far side. It's picked up by Detamore. Detamore's pinned up against the side there, and that puck comes loose. Out comes Geneva. It comes around the side, and it's deflected by the pads of Giddings. Poole has it now on the near side corner. He's looking to see where he can send it. He sends it up the boards. It gets cleared from the zone, and Whitesell's going to chase it down. Whitesell gets after it now. He's after the Cyclones player as he gets up to Detamore over along the far side corner. Detamore stuck up against the boards with that. Whitesell getting out of the way there. Finn Smith fires it on goal. It is deflected, but then dropped by the goalie. Not able to get to it fast enough. Poole sends it in over to Whitesell again. Whitesell trying to get to it as it's stuck up against the side. Poole then kicks it back into play. It pops out back behind him. He's fighting for it there along the near side boards along with Beaupre. Beaupre gets it. It is stuck in between his legs. That puck comes out. They are trying to do everything they can to get it not offsides, but Burgess comes up with that puck. He's going to take it into the Cyclone zone. He's over on the far left side, tries to get something going, but he gets stuck up against the boards. That puck is then taken over again by the Cyclones. Cyclones have it. They send it up to center ice. Fleming is going to pick it up. He's looking to send it along the boards. He sends it down. It goes into the Geneva zone where Geneva's going to recover with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in this second period. It is picked off then again by Greener, who gets it over to Burgess. That puck's still in that zone, but it pops back out to center ice. Kleinke sends it in, but they're going to call offsides. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left to go here in this scoreless second period. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. You're not going to regret this game. This has been a fantastic game to watch for the Fuel today. All right, Beaupre is going to be in for the face-off. We've got Kleinke and Hublar now in left-right with Greener and Fleming in on defense. Beaupre in, wins that face-off, gets it over to the side to Hublar. Hublar chasing it down at center ice. He's going to drop it into the Geneva zone, but it's going to pop back out to center. It is Fleming. He's got that puck. He sends it to center to Beaupre. Beaupre tries to get it into the zone. He sends it across the way and is able to keep it in. It gets over to Hublar. Hublar's got it in that far side corner, and Geneva's going to send it around the backside. Kleinke fighting for it along the corner. Greener's going to step up and try and help. She sends it towards the net. Shot on goal. It was deflected by the goalie and put into the net by number 2, Tyler Hublar. So great assist by Sarah Greener. Number 10, putting it in the back of the net was number 2, Tyler Hublar. So at 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go here in this second period, the Fuel have now put themselves on the board with a score of 1-0. Farb in for the faceoff. AJ down below. Up top is Seaman. Farb wins that faceoff, gets it up to Seaman. Seaman's going to take it back into their zone again. Shot on goal. It's a great deflection by the Cyclones player, McNary, and Falcione now in on defense as that puck gets cleared out of the way. It's just out of the reach of McNary, but Falcione is able to pick it up and send it over to Farb. Farb, cross-ice pass over to Seaman. Seaman's looking to get another shot on goal. He does, and it is wide of the net as it comes along the near side corner. Falcione and AJ trying to fight for it. It pops back out to center ice. McNary looking to see where he can send it, and he does. He sends it back deep into the Cyclone zone. 2 minutes left to go here in this second period. The Cyclones try to clear it, and it's deflected off of the shin of Seaman as they send it now to center ice. It comes along the near side. It pops up along the edge, and it's around the side. What? Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Oh, darn it. I'm sorry, guys. I missed it. My husband was being nice and trying to get me a bottle of water, and it turns out that the Cyclones scored. I'm sorry, that the Cyclones scored on Giddings on that one, so my apologies. With 1:45 left to go here in the second period, the score is now even at 1 apiece. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, though. In on the faceoff is Whitesell now with Poole and Smith. Poole sends it across the ice, not able to get it over to Detamore. Detamore tries to fight it down as well. Poole's going to get to it before Burgess. He plays it up against the boards, tries to ricochet it over to Whitesell. He's fighting for it again up along the side. Now he gets it up to Whitesell. Now Whitesell gets it out to center ice. Whitesell fighting for it along the near side corner. As it comes up along the edge, it's into the zone, but it pops back out to center. Poole fighting for it along the edge. He sends it into the Cyclone zone, and it's being chased down by Burgess and Whitesell. Everybody's fighting for it there along the corner. Finn Smith and Chase Poole along the edge. Poole's going to pick up that puck, and he's going to send it up against the board so Whitesell can pick it up. Whitesell picks it up along the edge. It gets stopped there in the center. Burgess tries to stop. Poole tries to get to it as well. As it comes along the near side, it is the Cyclones. They're taking a drive for it. Finn Smith Poole gets his stick in there to push him out to the edge. Finn Smith, great job on defense at the side. Shot on goal, and it is wide of Giddings as it comes around the side again. Cyclones try and get it rocked out, and it is taken over by Burgess. Burgess sends it up to Whitesell, but it's taken back by the Cyclones. Cyclones driving it down into the zone, but Whitesell is not letting it up that easy. Detamore fighting for it hard along that corner. It is another shot by the Cyclones, and it is deflected by the Fuel as it is cleared out to center ice by Burgess. The Fuel are going to be able to get a line change here now with 17 seconds left to go here in this first period. Whitesell now fighting for it along the edge. It is Hublar now. Hublar scored the goal there. Shot on goal, and it doesn't make it through traffic, and we got 8 seconds left to go here. It comes along this side again to Hublar. Hublar's going to fire again and doesn't make it through traffic, and that's going to be the end of the second period, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to sit down for a second because, man, this game is wearing me out. Woo! All right, so let's recap here now. This has been a fantastic game for this these two teams. They're both now on the board at 1 apiece with 13 minutes left to go in this game. This is not the same field team you saw on the ice this morning. You can definitely see a change in attitude, a change in heart, and each one of them is out there playing for a purpose. So great job for these kids today. Regardless of how this is going to end up, they've all played very, very hard this afternoon. Make sure you join us again tomorrow afternoon at 2:20, where we are going to be playing Game 3. We'll be taking on the Yellow Jackets, and so you'll be able to watch that here live on Facebook. And then Monday morning at 8 a.m., while you're sitting in your nice warm homes with your fireplaces and your floofs and your pillows and blankets, we'll be out here on the cold ice playing again. So make sure that you tune in on Monday morning at 8 a.m. to watch that game. And depending on how the standings go, there may be another game at 12:30 that afternoon, but we'll find out on that day. All right, we're getting ready here now to start this puck drop here on the third period. It is going to be Beaupre in here for that face-off. Hublar's down below. Up top, we've got Kleinke. Starting off on defense, it is going to be Greener and Fleming. So the Fuel not able to win that face-off, so Greener's going to chase it down along the far side boards, along to the far corner. She doubles back over on the edge, plays it up against the board, tries to get it back over to Kleinke. Kleinke not able to get it cleared. Greener's looking to see where she can send it. She's going to take it around the back side of the net, where she's got Hublar ready to go on the near side corner. She does. She sends it up against the boards. It's going to deflect off the side, and it's going to come down to the edge where the Cyclones are going to pick it up. Hublar there up on the boards to stop that puck as it pops back out. Fleming keeps it in on the blue line, sends it in deep again to the far corner of the Cyclone zone. Cyclones are going to try and get it cleared, but Greener misses that one, and it is taken away by the Cyclones. Cyclones shot on goal. It is high over the head of Giddings, and the Fuel are going to fight for it here along the corner to get it cleared from the zone. They get it cleared, shot on goal. It is deflected by Giddings. Another shot on goal doesn't make it through traffic. They're trying to swing it back around. Another shot on goal. It is wide of Giddings. Comes along the far side. It is Hublar. He sends it across ice, looking to get it over to Kleinke. But Kleinke is doing a line change now, so that was a mess on that one there. All right. Falcione's going to pick it up, going to send it across the boards to Hublar. Hublar looking to get it now, looking to see who he can pass it to. He sends it cross ice over to AJ Smith. AJ's got it. He goes in, tries to get something happening, and the Cyclones are going to pick it up there along the board. Falcione can't stop it there at the blue line, and they're going to take it away, so it's going to be a one-on-one situation. Shot on goal. It's deflected by Giddings, and it picked up by McNary. McNary's able to get it out of the way and clear the zone as it comes back out to center ice. They're going to fight for it here along the corner, and it is McNary again. Gets it cleared out of the zone, and it's going to draw them off sides. 11 minutes, 1 second left to go here in this game. We are tied at 1 apiece. Farb in for the faceoff. Seaman down below. Up top is AJ. We've got Finn and Poole now in on defense. Poole gets that puck then on the edge there. Sends it over to the boards to Farb. Not able to get to it. Farb now is able to catch up on it. It is Finn Smith along the side. He gets it up along the boards. Cyclones trying to get something changed. Not able to happen as it comes along the edge. They're fighting for it along the corner. They're going to be able to get something going. Centering pass there to try and get a shot, and it is taken away by Seaman. Seaman loses it to the Cyclones as they lob it in again in front of Giddings. Poole tries to get it cleared out of the way. He's caught up against the boards over on the side, fighting for it. Gets it sent along the edge. It is picked up by Finn Smith. Finn Smith tries to get it over to AJ. AJ not able to get it clear, so Finn's fighting for it along the far side boards. Farb finally picks up that puck. He's got Owen ready to go here on the near side, which he does. He sends it up to Owen Seaman as it pops back up against the boards. He's going to get to it first, but the Cyclones are going to take it away firster. Why not? Sounded good. Finn Smith now fighting for it again. Gets it back over to Owen Seaman. Owen Seaman passes it cross ice to Whitesell. Whitesell drops that puck, gets it back over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith tries to get it dropped back over to AJ. AJ gets it over to Whitesell. Whitesell's shot on goal, and it's a drop and cover by the Cyclones goalie. 9 minutes, 41 seconds left to go in this game. We're tied at 1 apiece. All right, Whitesell in again for the faceoff. Detamore and Burgess in with Greener and Fleming in on defense. Whitesell gets that faceoff, gets it over to Greener. Greener lobs it over to Burgess. Burgess fires it on the net, and it's deflected out far, and the Cyclones are going to pick it up. They're going to send it cross ice, and Detamore's going to race to get it back along the far edge. It's no icing, but so Detamore's going to pick it up and drive it down the lane. He comes down the line on the far side, dekes around the corner. He's got a Geneva player right there ready to go. Greener tries to get him pushed out to the side. Fleming's going to pick up that puck around the backside of Giddings. Fleming tries to get it cleared. He gets it up against the boards to Whitesell. Whitesell dancing his way around the player as it comes around the edge. It is Burgess that tries to get to it. Detamore has it. Detamore passes cross ice to Whitesell. Whitesell is able to pick it up, gets it in deep into the Cyclone zone as the Fuel have a change of line. They're racing to get back out here as the Cyclones are trying to get to it. Beaupre gets caught up against the boards right off the ice, right off the bench, and it is Falcione now chasing it down along the far side. They're looking to get to it fast as the puck gets flung up high into the air. Beaupre in on that as well. Falcione trying to fight for it as the Cyclones try and get their position. Shot on goal, and it's right in front of Giddings. It is stuck up against Giddings, and they're piling on top of him with no goal. And a great save by Dalton Dream Crusher Giddings. Whew. I am tired listening to me. I'm not going to lie on that one, Frida. 8 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in this game. We're tied at 1 apiece. All right. Beaupre in for the faceoff. We've got Hublar and Kleinke in again. Great job by Falcione to knock it out from in front of Giddings. As that puck comes up loose here, they try and get a shot on goal in front of Giddings. That puck is loose in front of Giddings. Giddings is down trying to keep it covered. They're going to come around the far side, try and wrap it around. It is picked up by Beaupre. Giddings does not have his stick, and it is handed back to him by Falcione, even just in time too, as the Cyclones come back around the edge and trying to keep possession of it. They're going to take a shot from there, not able to get it through traffic, and it is cleared out of the zone by Falcione. Falcione gets it into the Cyclone zone, and it's chased down by Kleinke. Kleinke tries to fight for it along the boards here, gets it over to Hublar. Hublar gets it around the edge over to McNary. McNary tried to get to it. Finn Smith trying to stop it as it comes around the edge. McNary now driving down the ice. He's got that puck. He's going through the way. We got Kleinke coming off the ice now as McNary dumps it in deep into the Geneva zone. It's going to be a drop and cover by the Cyclones. McNary coming off the ice now on defense, and Poole stepping on out. McNary made that look fantastic. I wish I would have caught that on tape because that was hilarious. He tripped going into the bench and then just kind of looked up and gave everybody the thumbs up. Farb in for the face-off now. We've got Seaman and AJ. It gets back to Finn Smith. Finn Smith tries to get it over. Poole along the edge. Oh, and it pops out of the zone, so he's got to get around the way. He flings it back over to Finn Smith. Finn Smith backhand passes it into the zone, but they're not able to keep it in the way. As it goes, it gets shot on goal and it deflected by Giddings as Finn Smith takes it up again, sends it around the ice over to Seaman. Seaman's going to get it. He's going to take it into center ice. He's got AJ and Farb ready to go. AJ and Farb fighting their way through the Cyclone zone. Backhand shot into the in front of the net. They're fighting for it. It's a scrum right over there. Everyone is all over that. Puck is still loose. No one knows what's happening on it, and they're not going to call it as a goal. Yeah, they're calling it as a goal. With 6 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in this game, the field just go up 2-1 over the Cyclones. Charlie Farb knew he put it in there. It just took the refs a minute to make sure that it went in there. All right, Whitesell's going to be in for the face-off with Detamore down below. Up top, it is Burgess. On defense, it is going to be the line of Greener and Fleming. Whitesell wins that face-off, gets it back to Greener. Greener's going to get it, sends it up to Burgess. Burgess plays it up against the board, loses it to the Cyclones. Cyclones get it across into the Fuel zone. Greener trying to get to it fast, but the Cyclones send it out high. They send a shot from the bottom of the blue line. That puck is loose along just to the left side of Giddings, and it is Fleming that's going to send it along the boards. 6 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in this game. Whitesell gets it and is able to knock it back into center ice as it is picked off by It looks like Burgess fighting for it up against the boards. Greener tries to get it cleared over to Whitesell. It is a big mess over along the edge there. Greener's looking to see where she can send it. Backhand pass over to Fleming. Fleming is going to send it across ice to Burgess. Burgess tries to get it cleared, but not able to, as the Cyclones are going to pick it back up. It is knocked back into center ice by Burgess and over to Whitesell. Whitesell trying to get it off along the edge there, and he does, sends it in deep into the Cyclone zone. It is Burgess and Whitesell now on that board. Cyclones are able to pick it off from Whitesell, but we got fresh legs on the ice for the Fuel as they try and send it in towards the net. It is deflected by the stick of Whitesell. Who is that now? Oh my gosh, that was Burgess or Beaupre that had it. They were able to get a shot off on goal, and no one even saw that one coming, not even Giddings, but it just deflected off of him. Beaupre's going to pick it up there on the far side corner. He's got AJ Smith or Kleinke ready to go on that side, and no offsides on that one as it is picked up by McNary around the back side of the net. 5 minutes left to go here in this game. The Fuel are leading with a score of 2-1. McNary sends it up center to Hublar. Hublar trying to get it over into the Cyclone zone. Not able to do that as the Cyclones send it back. They get caught up. He loses sight of the puck. Tries to get a shot on goal, and great play there by Kleinke to get it knocked out of play. Kleinke gets it again, tries to get it sent out of the zone, not able to, gets it right up to the blue line. Kleinke again tries to get to it, and the Cyclones send it in deep into the Fuel zone. It's picked up by Falcione. Falcione's going to send it up the boards over to Hublar. Hublar fighting for it along the corner as it pops back up right in front of Giddings. Great save by goalie Dalton Giddings as the Cyclones try to get to it again. They're trying to get it cleared out of the side, and it is finally cleared by Ty Hublar here at center ice. It comes around the edge. 4 minutes left to go. Puck is flung high up in the air, like I'm talking lobbed up high, like it's a softball type of pitch high. Farb trying to fight for it. Who can get to it faster? It is the Cyclones. That puck is there right in front of Giddings. It is a mess, but it goes back into center ice, and the Cyclones are going to pick it up, but not without a lot of pressure from the Fuel there inside of their own zone. Farb has it now, tries to get it kicked into the Cyclone zone. It is just a match back and forth now. Farb has it. He lobs it in deep into the corner of the Cyclone zone here on the near side. Finn Smith now in on defense along with Poole. AJ Smith sends it back along the way. Finn Smith takes it out to the right side. Backhand pass to center. It is Farb and Seaman that tries to get to it. Poole tries to step up and stop him. That puck is loose right in front of Giddings. It's going to be a great hustle by Charlie Farb to get to it. No icing on that one as it comes up along the near side. It is Seaman that tries to kick it back in. He does. Now the Cyclones have it along the blue line. We've got 3 minutes left to go. And here come the Cyclones. Shot on goal. Great save. Deflection by Fleming as he takes it around the backside of the net. Cycles it around to Seaman. Seaman's looking to get it out of play, and he does. He gets it to center over to Kaleb Whitesell. Whitesell drives it into the Cyclone zone. Goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's a great save. Great save by the Cyclones goalie. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel lead with a score of 2-1 here in Game 2 at the MLK Classic Tournament here in South Bend, Indiana. You've been watching me live on the KPN from the Icebox in South Bend. Whitesell doesn't win that faceoff as the Cyclones get it along the far side boards. They ricochet it off the edge and get it cleared down to center ice. Greener not able to keep possession of it as Detamore now pushing him out to the far side. He pushes him out to the edge. They get a centering pass, and it doesn't make it through the legs of one of the Fuel players. There's no whistle. The play has not stopped. Now we have it stopped. It was Burgess on the ground, and the puck was stuck underneath Burgess. 2 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in this game. Fuel lead 2-1. In for the faceoff now, it is going to be Beaupre with Kleinke and Hublar. And on defense is Falcione and McNary. Cyclones get it. They backhand pass over to the side, but Kleinke doesn't let him go very far. Kleinke knocks it out of his way, and the Cyclones pick it up again. They get a shot on goal, and it's deflected high and into the air. Oh my gosh, that was a crazy save by Giddings as it comes along the far side. Giddings got to get back into place. They try and get a shot off on goal, not able to get much power behind it, and it is Beaupre catching up to it against the edge. He is skating it around the backside of the net. 1 minute, 54 seconds left to go. Ty Hublar now has it in the near side corner, gets it cleared from the zone. It's going to come down the way. They're fighting, they're racing to get to it. It is icing, so everybody say it with me. No, you want to. Icing on the fuel, so it's going to come all the way back. All right, so now we're going to make things interesting. We got an empty net now here on the Cyclone side. The Fuel just need to do everything they can to keep it out of their zone. They got to get it clear from their zone. In for the faceoff is Farb. Finn Smith, Poole in on defense. They've got it to the side. Finn Smith knocks it out to center. Charlie Farb's got it. He just needs to send it into the zone. Farb fighting to get it through. He does. He sends it in. They did not pull their goalie on that one as it is sent back into center by Seaman. Seaman sends it around to the corner. Finn Smith on the far side, top of the blue line. Poole and Finn Smith in on defense now as the Fuel are fighting along the edge. Poole's going to get to it right here along the boards. He sends it down the way over to Farb. Farb's going to chase it down. We've got 1 minute, 15 seconds left to go. Seaman now gets it along the edge, tries to get it back to Farb. They are trying everything they can to get it cleared from the zone, and here they go. Cyclones are taking a drive at it. Finn Smith now in on defense on that side to push him out to the edge. They try to poke it in on the side. Poole there to give him a hand with it. As it comes around the edge, Cyclones have it, and we're going to have something about an offsides. They pulled their goal. What happened? They pulled their goalie, but the goalie did not get to the bench in time before the other player came out to the ice. That's going to be what happened on that one. Okay, so 56 seconds left to go in this game. Whitesell's going to be in for the faceoff. We're going to have Hublar. No, I'm sorry. Beaupre's going to be in for the faceoff. Hublar down below. Up top is Burgess. Burgess fights to get to it on the edge. We've got Greener and Fleming in on defense as the Cyclones send it along the edge. Great pickup by Ty Hublar, who's going to take it into the Cyclone zone. He tries to get a shot off, and it's deflected by the Cyclones player. At least it's killing some time off the clock there. Cyclones looking to send it around to the edge. They do. It's going to come up to Fleming and Greener now as Fleming tries to get it moved out of position. Great job by Sarah Greener to knock it out of the way. They're looking to get to it. Hublar gets in there now to try and stop it. Greener trying to kick her way out of that puck as that puck comes around the backside. It is caught up against the boards. 17 seconds left to go in the game as it comes up along the near side corner. The Cyclones are going to get a shot on goal, trying to get it through traffic, and it is cleared up high and into the air by Burgess to an empty net with 6 seconds left to go. We've got icing on the Fuel, so you know what that means, everyone. It's going to come all the way back. 5.9 seconds left to go on this clock. Empty net down at the Cyclone side. In for the face-off, we're going to have Farb. Looks like we have Falcione, Smith, AJ, and Kleinke in. Farb backhands it, gets it out of the zone, and everybody, that's going to be the end of this game as the Fuel take the win here on Game 2. On Game 2 here in South Bend, Indiana for Game 2 of the MLK tournament here. The final score is 2-1. Join us again here tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock where this team is going to be taking on the Yellow Jackets in another game. So thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the game, including the outcome. Thanks so much. And as always, go Fuel.